Today we're going to talk about all the strange and bizarre things you didn't know about the nation of Turkmenistan, which some of you may not even heard exists, but trust me, it's quite the country. Turkmenistan might be the world's strangest country when it comes to both architecture and the bizarre laws that the locals have to obey under the firm grasp of the president. While some of the first strange laws that were put into place under the first president of Turkmenistan in Turkmenistan, Saparmurat Niyazov, which named himself President for Life. That's a nice name for dictatorship. Saparmurat Niyazov wrote a book that released in 2001 called the Runama, or the Book of the Soul. Combining spiritual/moral guidance, the book also includes many stories and poems. Niyazov first ordered copies of the Runma to be placed in every school and library around the country. He eventually went as far as to make an exam on the Runama teachings, an element to be part of the driving test. So, if you don't know about the soul, you cannot drive a car. That's pretty logical, because every time I get into the car with my old lady, I pray to God I don't die, because she does not know how to drive. It was mandatory to read the Runama in schools, universities, and government offices. New government employees were tested on the book at job interviews. Niyazov was once quoted saying that God himself told him that everyone who has read the book would come directly into heaven. Locals were obliged to read the Runama every Saturday, so he was basically like Jesus, only hairier. In 2004, men were banned from having beards and long hairs. Only men older than 70 were allowed to grow a beard, and this rule is still in place. So, ZZ Top, you want to do a concert in Turkmenistan, in Ashgabat? No, unless you shave off those disgusting beards or wait until you're 70. Niyazov renamed the days of the week and the months in the year calendar according to himself and his family members. So imagine yourself in a situation like this in the UK. February is no longer February, it's Steve. As in, like Steve, the guy that tried to have sex with you in a bathroom stall in Brighton, who you thought would be a good friend but turned out to be a very, very flaming homosexual. That's Steve. So, you're in Turkmenistan, it's a nice Sunday morning, or should I call it Niyazov morning. Basically, being a dog person, you want to take your dog out for a stroll in the main capital city. Well, you can't. And you know why? Because Niyazov banned dogs. And he banned them because they were emitting a foul odor. So I suppose everybody is a cat person there. But you might be wondering, how do these colorful people live? What is the most important thing in a Turkmen household? Is it maybe the TV? Is it maybe ornament, displaying their rich national history? Or is it oh yes it is, it's the carpet. Niyazov likes him some carpets, man, and the carpet has its own ministry. He has a ministry of carpets, and they hold a very important role in Turkmen culture. It's very strange for me, because the only carpet I possess is my magnificent love carpet. I do have one question about the Turkmenistan carpets. Does the carpet match the drapes? You can say goodbye to the video games, because in 2006, Niyazov banned all video games because they were too violent for young Turkmen. No, you can't play Super Mario because you'll end up jumping on some mushrooms, you dumb idiot. It's too violent. Go and look at carpets. So you're fancying a drive. Well, if you have a black car, tough luck, because black cars are banned in Turkmenistan. They're not allowed in the capital city of Ashgabat. And dirty cars are also not allowed. I almost forgot. There's one more additional crazy thing about Turkmenistan. You remember how he doesn't like dogs because they smell funny? Niyazov liked himself some horses. He was a horseman. Mr. Niyazov liked his prize stallion so much, in fact, that after his untimely death, he put it on the national coat of arms and also postmarks, the post stamp, the stamps. It might seem like he had some psychological issues because, as we all know, dogs don't really have, much to be proud of. Yet horses are real. They have a real, lever down there. And I find myself looking at them from time to time and being quite jealous. It would be glorious. I would show Perry, that stupid fucking idiot. He would see my penis and he would cry of jealousy and feelings being of a lesser man. I would take Stella back and everything would be fine again and I wouldn't be doing this. However, I'm not that lucky and you can compare me to a household cat. I hope you had fun in this delightful video about Turkmenistan. and its rich and interesting history and geography. I'm your host, Nigel. I won't say my last name because I don't know you that well. So, until next time, have a nice one and goodbye.